This is a close look at Max Holloway's low stance and how he builds offense from it. The first thing that stands out about Max Holloway's low stance is the way he is constantly pointing his hands towards the opponent. This makes his feints and lead hand work very effective since he doesn't have to bring his hands down from a static guard. The second thing that stands out about Max Holloway's low stance is that he almost always has his weight on the lead foot. This allows Holloway to lighten his rear foot, allowing him to stay balanced and prevents him from overextending when he hides his movement with his lead hand. By pointing his hands towards the opponent, his jab feints and his step feints become very convincing, since it's shown from the same position as he would when throwing his jab. An advantage he has by being so lead foot heavy is that he is able to quickly reset and L-step by pushing off his lead foot in order to change positions when he doesn't like his position in the cage. Holloway's main offensive idea from this low stance is to double or even triple up with his lead hand in order to stay balanced and hide his movement. He will alternate between jabs and hooks to get reactions out of his opponents. An interesting quirk about the low stance and being so lead foot heavy all the time is that as Holloway advances with double jabs, he will shift his weight to the back foot to get more space to rotate on his right hand. Here's an example of Holloway tripling up his lead hand and staying balanced throughout his forward advance to set up his step-up kick to the body. Holloway will blade his stance as he tries to jab into range. This makes him vulnerable to low kicks. The timing of the low kick or calf kick is a small window. As soon as Holloway extends his lead hand, he transfers his weight from rear foot to lead foot, putting the calf in a vulnerable position. Both the calf kick and the low kick can take him out of stance and disrupt his combination work. Ilia Topuria was able to exploit a similar habit against Volkanovski by timing the low kick as Volkanovski strafed to his lead side. Volkanovski was able to deny Holloway's entries by monitoring Holloway's lead hand with his own hands. Holloway uses this low stance to build up volume and create openings for himself. But the key to stopping Holloway from building up volume and creating offense is to cut his combination work off when he steps in. It will be interesting to see how Topuria deals with the lead hand work, since Topuria's ambient head movement plays into Holloway's jab.